Title: A few good men not so good after all. Active duty Marines plead guilty in capital chaos case. TLDR: Marine mayhem hits the headlines, as two active duty members, Joshua Abate and Dodgedale Hellonen, face the music, pleading guilty to their part in the notorious Capitol riot. They're now on the express train to sentencing station, scheduled for September. Even in the military, actions speak louder than words, and the repercussions are real, folks. Will justice be served, or will it be M.A.? Once upon a not-so-fairy-tale time in early January 2021, a mob stormed the U.S. Capitol, causing chaos and claiming headlines. Amongst this unruly rabble were two of Uncle Sam's finest, Joshua Abate and Dodgedale Hellonen, serving active duty Marines. But instead of upholding the peace, these two were stirring the pot, and now they've pleaded guilty to riot-related criminal charges. How's that for plot twist, huh? Both men have admitted to a misdemeanor count of parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building. A pretty ironic charge for a couple of guys who usually march to a different beat, right? Here's where it gets juicier. Many of the Capitol rioters were military veterans. But it wasn't just the retirees letting loose, a handful were actively serving. Talk about moonlighting, eh? So what was the uniform of the day, camo or Capitol chaos? But wait, there's more. A third active duty Marine, Mike Akuma, was also charged alongside our dynamic duo. He pleaded guilty to the same misdemeanor charge back in May, and his sentencing is set for August. Is this some sort of hat trick, Marines? All three men could be checking into the not-so-luxurious accommodation of prison for up to 6 months. The room service, I hear, is far from 5-star. Are they ready for that kind of downgrade? Here's another tidbit for you: all three were still in service as of May 19th. The Marines are keeping mum on any further details. Does leave no man behind still apply when those men are behind bars? Representatives for the three men have been somewhat hush-hush. No surprise there, right? Silence is golden, or in this case, maybe it's camo-colored. What's next on the battlefield of justice for these once honorable heroes? Will their military training help them navigate the legal minefield? Despite their active duty status, these Marines got caught out. It seems their undercover mission was less mission impossible and more mission highly noticeable. I mean, being recognized by your buddies on a national news broadcast? Not exactly stealth mode, gentlemen. Could they have played it any worse? So, let's take a moment here to reflect. We've got active duty Marines participating in the most publicized riot in recent history. Swapping their usual role of peacekeepers for provocateurs, what were they hoping to achieve? Did they forget their sworn oaths, or was this just an adrenaline-fueled break from the norm? Was the chaos of combat too intoxicating to resist, even on home soil? This story reminds us that no matter